Unless you've been living under a rock or off grid, you're going to know that AI is in the news every single day now. And as a small business owner, you can start implementing and using this just as we're doing at MiPA, and this week's episode is one of my implementable chunks to get you out of the dirt and into the clouds. Hello and welcome to episode 234 of MiTV. My name is Emma Mills and I help business owners who are in the middle of growing their business from solopreneur to thriving team, because there is just so much messiness that goes on in the middle of that, and I am here to help you get your head out of the dirt into the clouds and so you can focus on the fun stuff. And this week I've got one of those episodes that I love, which is something you can implement straight away, a piece of software that I know is going to save you time and is super low cost, or even free if you like. And it is taking advantage of AI, which, guys, it is coming. I think over the next 2 years, it'll be like, okay, some businesses are implementing it, some are not, but in 3 years' time, you're either going to be all in or you're going to be left behind. And so here at MiPA, we are personal assistants powered by AI, and every single week we are learning and adding something new into how we can support our customers better. And this week, I just wanted to share with you one tool which I can't imagine there are many people who won't benefit from this, especially if you have lots of video calls. Basically any kind of call, whether it's Zoom, Teams, Hangout, it doesn't matter what the medium is, whether you're watching somebody else's webinar, this is going to help you. You're never going to have to write notes again. You're never going to have to not focus on the conversation because you're trying to type your notes or write them down at the same time. And the thing I would like you to look at is called fireflies.ai. And it is a small plugin that connects with your email address and anything that's in your calendar that ends up being an online conversation of, as I say, video, webinar, even if it's delivered and presented by somebody else, it will join the meeting, it will record the whole meeting, it will transcribe it for you, and most amazingly of all, it gives you a general summary of the meeting, and it gives you at the end a list of actions of who said what they will do and when. So if you have meetings with clients, with new prospects, with team members, and you know what it's like when you're like, okay, just hang on a minute, I'll just write. So Emma said she is going to do this by Friday. You're just writing it down. You're then free to have just a really engaged conversation. You know that fireflies.ai is capturing it all for you, and it's going to spit out the most amazing summary for you. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of how it works, and I really recommend it because even the paid version is $10 a month, and the fact of having like that recording forever there, and it's not reliant on somebody else's notes being accurate, it's just been a game changer for me. Just a little overview of how fireflies.ai works, and I'm using this on a recent marketing meeting I had with my member of my marketing team, Noah. And so in the notebook down the left hand side is basically the titles of all the meetings that I've had that have been a video call. And then this one is Marketing Meet, which you can see was Wednesday the 31st of May at 2 p.m. And there are some cool things down the left hand side about, this is all the questions that were asked. So if I click on that, it will take me to that. These were tasks that were talked about, metrics we talked about in the marketing team. Sentiment filters, so it was 39% neutral, half of it was positive, 6% negative. Here was the talk time, so it's kind of like half and half. But then here, if we look through the thread, so it gives me a meeting summary. So we talked about lead management, business strategies, they talked about using Firefly AIs in other sections of the business. They also discussed Emma's Kajabi course and methodologies. And then through here, I've got a chapter and timestamps, which it will take me to, of all the things we talked about. So that was like introduction, Noah did a marathon, our planning, content planning, a training session, conclusion, Noah says goodbye to Emma Mills. And then here are some general notes. But the coolest thing at the end are the action items. So here are some actions that it's pulled out with the who and the what of who's doing what. So like number 10, Emma suggests that they should increase the time of their next meeting to 40 minutes because we're having a kickoff meeting for a new project on that day. Noah will create a list of ideas for Emma to review and refine. Number 3, Emma wants Noah to put together a list of tools and templates for planning content in advance. and renewal plan to put together a list of ideas and start planning content in monthly sessions. So it gives me a really great summary at the end, and it also gives me the full transcript as well. So even if you're not confident in AI yet, it's going to give you the action items. It gives me the whole summary here of like the transcripts of every single thing that's said. So that is fireflies.ai, and it will do that whether you're the host of the meeting or whether you're joining somebody else's video meeting. It's going to give you this amazing summary without you having to type anything or lift a pen. So I hope at the very least, if you have video calls in any way, shape or form, you are going to at least do a free trial of Fireflies AI and just experience it for yourself, because it is, not only does it give you more attention while you're on the call because you know it's being recorded, but it's been really great to have this back catalogue that I'm starting to build up of the transcription of all the meetings that I'm having in the week. I hope this episode of MiTV gets your head out of the dirt into the dreamy clouds of business ownership, and I will see you next week. See you then. Bye bye.